Joining us now is Prescott Valley Chamber of Commerce CEO Steve Bracety.
We are grateful to have you here as we come together to reflect on our accomplishments, celebrate our community, and look ahead to the opportunities before us. Before we go any further, let's give it up for that drum line. These incredible musicians are none other than our very own Bradshaw Mountain High School Bears. Go Bears! Under the leadership of Mr. Philip Blackwell. At this time, we invite the Prescott Valley Honor Guard to present the colors. The Honor Guard is comprised of officers from the Prescott Valley Police Department and firefighters from the Central Arizona Fire and Medical Authority. On bagpipes is Mr. Tony Perez, and on snare drum is his son, Benny Perez, who is also in the drum line. Following the presentation of colors, please remain standing for the national anthem performed by the Yavapai College Quartet under the leadership and direction of Mr. Michael Carter. This will be followed by the invocation delivered by Prescott Valley Police Department Chaplain Mr. Jerry Furguson, and a native language tribal prayer by my dear friend Janet Jones, Vice President of the Board of Directors for the Yavapai Prescott Indian Tribe. If you are able to stand, please stand and rise.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there.
Please remain standing for our invocation.
Let us pray. Almighty God and Heavenly Father, this is the day you've made, and we choose to rejoice in it. We are thankful that you have seen all that has been involved in making this gathering possible, productive, and memorable. On this day, you've allowed us to gather together to gain valuable insight into our community and learn about how Prescott Valley is in motion. We celebrate, O God, the relationship between the town and the Prescott Valley Chamber of Commerce as they have planned this occasion. I thank you, Father, for the many businesses, educational entities, community members, and guests who are in attendance today. In your word, you say that plans fail for lack of counsel, but with many advisors, they succeed. Thank you, O God, for this unique opportunity for members to connect with one another and hear from our mayor and other community partners about the town's progress. Please help us to remain a strong and growing community, a community of individuals that appreciate the atmosphere of optimism, growth, and commitment to investing in one another. As we draw wisdom and strength from you, may we willingly share with others that which we have learned. I offer this prayer of thanksgiving and petition to you, O God, who makes all things possible. Amen.
Please remain standing for a prayer in Yavapai language.
Yakwa Nyachkababanyukum, Yakbai them Prescott Valley, Chicavakum, March Bama Eve, March Bama Wek, Yutenberg, Yak Matak Yawabam, Ahananukum, March Hanam by them, March by them Mahan Mayamje, Nyaletikum. Amen.
Please be seated. And thank you to all who helped us start today with such dignity and respect. Moments like these remind us why we're proud to call Prescott Valley our home. A few quick housekeeping notes. One lucky guest at each table will get to take home the beautiful centerpiece. If your birthday is closest to today, the centerpiece is yours. If you are a twin sitting at a table, you guys can duke it out. As we return to enjoying lunch, please turn your attention to the monitors for a message from our sponsors.
Now, a word from Arizona Hometown Radio Group.
When we talk about the state of the town, Prescott Valley 2026, we first have to talk about the state of the town when I got here in 1985, when there was only 3,200 people in town. We started the first radio station here in Prescott Valley. It was mounted on a telephone pole next to the studio at Robert Road and Jackie Drive, which got us into most of Prescott Valley, but unfortunately, not much else. And it was then that we came up with the idea of developing what became the first solar-powered FM radio station in the country, and that was placed on top of Glassford Hill, which is now part of the town of Prescott Valley. I will tell you that this year we are celebrating our 40th anniversary of the solar-powered FM radio station. We went on the air on June 26, 1986. And when we went to our first chamber event here in Prescott Valley and met some of the folks here that were involved in the creation of the community, I don't think they could have imagined that Prescott Valley would have become the kind of community that it is today. We are the coolest place in Arizona and a great place to do business and to be in business. The future of Prescott Valley, it certainly looks bright. And so for those of us that have been here 40 years or more, raise your hand. All right. Anyway, it's always great to be a part of a wonderful story, and the town of Prescott Valley and its tremendous growth has been a fantastic story for the state of Arizona. Everyone here should be proud to be a part of the state of the town here in 2026, the town of Prescott Valley.
Now, a word from Blue Cross Blue Shield of Arizona.
When you spend time in Prescott Valley and across Yavapai County, you quickly notice something special. People here take care of one another. This is a community where schools, small businesses, clinics, nonprofits, and local government work side by side, not in silos. The spirit of collaboration is why Blue Cross Blue Shield of Arizona is proud to be a chamber member and a partner in this community. At AZ Blue, we believe good health isn't only found in a doctor's office. It starts in the classrooms, workplaces, and neighborhoods where stable housing can be found, like through our partners at Agape House. When a student has the support they need to succeed, when a family can access care close to home, when a small business can offer coverage to its employees, that's when communities truly thrive. One of the most powerful investments we can make is in education. Through partnerships like AZ Blue and the Humboldt Education Foundation, we're helping to strengthen local schools and expand opportunities for students right here in Yavapai County. We also know that in rural communities, access to care can't be taken for granted. Clinics like the one in Ash Fork are more than healthcare facilities, they're lifelines. AZ Blue's investment in access to care in places like Ash Fork means fewer long drives, earlier care, and stronger trust between providers and their communities. This kind of support is driven by AZ Blue's investment of over $675,000 in the last 2 years in Yavapai County alone, and abolishing nearly $600,000 in medical debt for 500 Yavapai County residents. The impact of these dollars, combined with a boots-on-the-ground commitment to community support, is the definition of AZ Blue in action. Many of the small businesses and organizations across Yavapai County trust Blue Cross Blue Shield of Arizona to care for their teams. These are the employers who open their doors early, sponsor local events, and keep commerce moving. What makes this work so meaningful to AZ Blue is partnership. We're honored to work with the Prescott Valley Chamber of Commerce and community leaders who are focused on practical solutions and long-term impact. Together, we're not just responding to the needs, we're building a healthier, more resilient future. Thank you for welcoming us as a trusted partner, and for the work you do every day to make this community a place people are proud to call home.
Moving forward. Elevating. Evolving. In Prescott Valley, we're renewing, creating, and nurturing our community in every direction. Because movement is at the heart of everything we do. Momentum drives us. Our high-performing team, dedicated partners, and engaged residents are all moving PV forward together. We're embracing innovative solutions to conserve water while preserving open space for generations to come. We're expanding opportunities, welcoming new businesses, and helping local entrepreneurs thrive. We're improving parks, building accessible playgrounds, and finding new ways to enhance the quality of life for every resident. We're investing in tomorrow, renewing what we love, creating what we need, expanding what matters, and embracing what makes us unique. Prescott Valley is thriving, full of life, full of possibility, and always in motion.
Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Bracety.
Let's give a warm round of applause to Chef Jim Cabral and his entire team for their fantastic food and exceptional service. We'd also like to take a moment to recognize our first responders, along with all the elected officials and their representatives joining us today. If you are a first responder and an elected official and or a representative of elected official, please stand and be recognized. Thank you for all the work you do to make our community great. Also like to take a moment to recognize all our military veterans of our armed services. If you are a military veteran, please stand and be recognized. Yeah. True servant leaders in our community. The State of the Town event is made possible by the generous sponsors whose support keeps our community strong. As a thank you, our premier and executive partner sponsors will receive a custom desktop artwork piece featuring our town's iconic gateway arch, crafted by local artist Scott Zalumbo. These gifts represent progress, connection, and our shared investment in Prescott Valley's future. As I announce each organization, could a representative please come forward to the side of the stage to receive their gift, presented by Chamber Board Chair, Mr. Robbie Houle. Our premier partners are Arizona Hometown Radio Group, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Arizona, Dignity Health, Yavapai Regional Medical Center, Yavapai College, and our executive partners, CMEX and Unisource Energy Services. We also extend our sincere thanks to our advocate and associate partners. Your generosity makes this event possible. When we gather in a room like this with business leaders, elected officials, nonprofit partners, educators, and community champions, we are reminded of something very powerful. Prescott Valley's future is not something we wait for. It's something we build together. The future is built every single day by entrepreneurs who take risks before success is guaranteed. It's built by employers who invest in people, not just positions. It's built by leaders who show up, who, as Teddy Roosevelt once said, are in the arena, consistently, thoughtfully, and with purpose. And it's built by a community that believes progress is possible when collaboration leads the way. That belief is at the heart of who we are. The Prescott Valley Chamber of Commerce exists for one reason: to ensure that our businesses, our workforce, and our community don't just grow, but thrive. Thriving means resilience. It means opportunity. It means creating an environment where businesses can succeed, our homegrown talent can stay, and families can see a bright future right here in Prescott Valley. We are committed to being a catalyst for opportunity, a connector of ideas, and a champion of a strong, resilient local economy. That commitment shows up through advocacy that gives businesses a voice, programs that develop leaders, events that create meaningful experiences, and partnerships that break down barriers. Because no one organization, no one sector, no one leader can do this alone. The state of the town is strong because of each of you in this room. It is strong because of your investment, your innovation, and your willingness to lean in. It is strong because when challenges arise, as they do, we choose solutions over excuses and collaboration over competition. And the future ahead is even stronger. It's stronger when we choose partnerships over silos, when we choose vision over hesitation, and when we choose action over complacency. Make no mistake, Prescott Valley is at a pivotal moment. Opportunity is knocking, growth is happening, and expectations are rising. The question before us is not whether change will come, it's whether will we lead it. At the Chamber, we believe leadership means bringing people together around a shared vision. It means listening, learning, and then moving forward together. It means ensuring that progress is inclusive, sustainable, and aligned with the values that makes this community so special. So today, I invite you to continue building with us, continue investing, continue collaborating, continue believing in what's possible when the community moves forward with purpose. Because when business thrives, our community thrives. And when we build together, man, there is no limit to what we can achieve here in Prescott Valley. Thank you for your partnership, your commitment to our future we are building together. Thank you. And now I'd like to introduce my boss, Chairman of the Chamber of Commerce, Board Chair, Mr. Robbie Houle.
Thank you, Steve. Good afternoon, everybody. It is definitely an honor to stand before you today as the chairman for the Prescott Valley Chamber. As I look around this room, I see faces of business owners, community leaders, and neighbors who share a common vision. A thriving, inclusive Prescott Valley that continues to grow while honoring the unique characters of our town. And truly, when you go around Arizona, Prescott Valley is a very special place. When we talk about, Steve mentioned our future as we go, 2025 was a busy year. We had mom and pops come in to big corporate challenges. One of those, I call it the Amazon project. It's really important for the chamber to stand behind businesses that offer an economic growth, and we have to remove our biases and look at the big picture at what's valuable. When I think of this particular one, it fell short this year, but I look at what it would have done for the economic vitality, enhancement of the tax base, and again, as we go and we have growth, there's a lot of individuals in here who want a healthy future for Prescott Valley, and we need to work together to attain that, right? When we talk about celebrating diversity through our Hispanic Business Association, I am truly proud to share that our Hispanic Business Association has experienced remarkable growth this year. Our Hispanic business leaders are enriching the entire Prescott Valley community by sharing their traditions, their entrepreneurial spirit, and their commitment to excellence. This vibrant group within our chamber has expanded its membership and mission, now focusing on two key pillars, culturally themed events and education. Today I am pleased to introduce or announce two major educational initiatives for 2026. A bilingual business academy and a bilingual Toastmaster club will launch this year, and that truly is amazing. We need to expand our processes that allow everyone an equal opportunity to be successful in Prescott Valley in their business. The educational programs we are developing will support aspiring Hispanic entrepreneurs with tools, resources, and mentorship they need to turn their dreams into thriving businesses. This isn't just beneficial for Hispanic-owned business, it's beneficial for the entire community of Prescott Valley, because a diverse and dynamic business community is a strong one, and I'm sure we can all agree working together is strength. We did have 1 year of outstanding leadership, and I'd be remiss if I didn't take a moment to recognize someone who's been instrumental in every success I've mentioned today, and that's our new CEO. It's been just about a year, Steve Bracety. Steve truly has brought passion, vision, and relentless work ethic to the organization. He has strengthened our relationship with the town leadership and elevated our voice in important community conversations. And again, that's the heartbeat of the chamber. We need to be behind our businesses and support as we go forward. Your leadership on business advocacy efforts, your support of the Hispanic Business Association's growth, and your commitment to every single chamber member have not gone unnoticed. On behalf of the entire board of directors and our membership, we truly want to thank you, Steve. We're fortunate to have you, and we're excited about all the accomplishments we'll achieve together, especially coming into 2026. So one more time for Steve. So as we look forward, we celebrate milestones today. We look to the future with optimism and determination. Our chamber will continue to be the voice of the business in Prescott Valley, advocating for policies that promote growth, support entrepreneurs from all backgrounds, and fostering a community where businesses not only survive but thrive. This year, we're proudly expanding our business academy to provide more practical education designed to help business owners and managers build more financially sound operations. By offering enhanced programming led by experienced professionals, the Business Academy is equipping our local businesses with the tools they need to grow, adapt, and succeed in an ever-evolving economy. In addition to hosting our 4th annual International Women's Day Luncheon, we'll be launching our new Women in Leadership program, designed to strengthen leadership at every level through connection, education, and shared experiences. We are truly stronger when we work together. And as Steve mentioned, when the chamber, town government, and our business communities unite behind a common purpose, there is nothing we cannot achieve. We will advocate harder, connect smarter, and educate deeper. We will continue to protect what makes Prescott Valley strong while preparing for what's next. On behalf of the board of directors, we would like to express our great gratitude for your trust, involvement, and belief in this organization together. We'll make 2026 even stronger as a community, as a team. With that, we're now going to listen or hear from Dr. Lisa Rhine, president of Yavapai College.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the Yavapai College District Governing Board and the college, thank you for the invitation today and for the opportunity to share an update on the exciting progress happening at Yavapai College with the town of Prescott Valley. Thank you to Michael Carter and the Yavapai College Quartet for sharing your talent and beautiful voices with us today. This February begins my 8th year as Yavapai College president. I stepped into the role in 2019, and just a little over a year later, the pandemic hit. Together, we navigated those challenges and we emerged stronger, more resilient, and more committed than ever to serving the people of Yavapai County. Yavapai College is truly a county-wide institution. We operate 7 distinct locations, each designed to meet unique community needs. Our main campus is in Prescott. Our career and technical education campus is located in Prescott near the airport. We house students and employees at our Prescott Pines site off of Senator Highway. Our Prescott Valley campus is dedicated to healthcare programs, while our Chino Valley campus focuses on agribusiness. We also operate a center in Sedona and a full campus in the Verde Valley at Clarkdale. Across these locations, we serve more than 10,000 students every year. And last year alone, we awarded more than 1,700 degrees and certificates. That's over 1,700 people gaining skills, credentials, and opportunities that move our communities forward. We are proud to be trailblazers. Yavapai College was the first rural community college in Arizona to offer baccalaureate degrees in business and in nursing. And this year, we became the first community college in the nation to offer an optimized baccalaureate degree in business. This innovative degree requires only 92 credits instead of the traditional 120. It's offered fully online if you choose that option. It's textbook free, carries no additional fees, and costs about $10,000 from start to finish, compared with the roughly $50,000 cost at Arizona public universities. This is a game-changing, affordable pathway for our residents. We have since added 2 more optimized 92 credit hour bachelor's degree, one in public safety administration and one in graphic design. As Arizona's semiconductor industry accelerates, we're responding with new programs in robotics and commercial heating and air conditioning. These programs focus on the large-scale systems used in advanced manufacturing facilities and give our students a direct pathway into high-demand, high-wage careers. We're also excited about the work of Lisa Ragosa. Lisa and the Hispanic Business Association have finalized a year-long schedule of outreach programs, educational initiatives, cultural events, and community forums focused on workforce development, business growth, and personal and professional advancement. Lisa, along with other HBA members, will be appearing monthly on Talk of the Town through Signals and Juan Spanish Radio to share the community updates on the HBA. Our excellence is being recognized nationally. Yavapai College was named a top 200 community college by the Aspen Institute. This places us among the top 20% of colleges in the nation for our completion, retention, and transfer outcomes. When compared to our 24 institution peer group, we significantly outperform in producing workforce credentials among many high-demand sectors, including in protective services and public safety, fire science, law enforcement, EMT, and paramedicine. In the skilled trades and applied technology in welding, electrical, HVAC, and in construction. In the health sciences and nursing, medical assisting, and health services, in business and administrative support for accounting and business operations, and in early childhood and human services, producing anywhere from 150 to 400% above our peers. We're also proud that USA Today recognized Yavapai College as a 2025 top place to work in the nation, highlighting the culture of respect, collaboration, and support we've built for our employees. College is one of the smartest investments a community can make. Graduates earn higher wages, they contribute more in taxes, they live healthier lives, they're less likely to be incarcerated, and are more likely to vote. A well-educated workforce drives productivity, innovation, and business expansion. Our latest economic impact study shows that Yavapai College contributes $236.6 million annually to the Yavapai County economy. That is money that would not exist here without the college and its graduates. We're proud to serve this region and proud to be your college. We remain committed to offering accessible, high-quality programs that lead to living wage careers, and we remain committed to partnering with you to build the strong, skilled workforce that fuels this economy. Thank you again for the opportunity to share this good news with the town of Prescott Valley. Please let us know how we can continue to serve you, support your businesses, and work together for the future of our community. And now, Yavapai College, give me a cowboy clap. Woo! Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, now to present the Light of PV Award. Please welcome our Vice Mayor, Matt Zurcher.
The Light of PV Award honors individuals who brighten our community through leadership, service, and innovation. This award is more than recognition. It's a heartfelt thank you to those who remind us of the extraordinary potential we have when we come together. The award features a replica of a heliograph, reminding us of how one bright light can illuminate so much. It's inspired by the history of Glassford Hill, where a heliograph once was used to send signal messages across great distances. Just like the heliograph spread its light far and wide, this award celebrates those in our community who act as shining lights, spreading goodwill and making Prescott Valley an even better place to live. This year, our Light of PV Award goes to Ann and Bob Wilson of the Yavapai County Food Bank. Sadly, Bob passed just a few months ago, but is represented here today by his daughter, Robbie, and we know that he is here with us in spirit. Since 1992, the Wilsons have been in the heart of the largest food bank in our county, distributing tons of food to thousands of families and individuals. The Yavapai County Food Bank is a charitable organization that receives no government funding. The Wilsons have worked tirelessly to make sure the shelves are always full for those in need and have inspired volunteers and donors to ensure that no neighbor goes hungry. But their impact goes far beyond meals. Ann and Bob have built a legacy of holistic care, providing backpacks and school supplies for children to start the year with dignity, coordinating with the Chamber's Flying High Turkey Drive and Living Faith Church to provide thousands of full Thanksgiving meals, personally distributing coats, blankets, and toys during the winter months to ensure every child feels the magic of Christmas. The Wilsons have labored tirelessly through the years to coordinate the kindness of our community. They have done more than just run an organization. They have fostered connection and lifted others through action. Please join me in a round of applause for our Light of PV Award winners, Ann and Bob Wilson.
And now for a special message from our Prescott Valley Town Council.
Welcome to the 2026 State of the Town event. Today, we celebrate a year where Prescott Valley has truly been PV in motion. We've seen incredible momentum across every sector, transforming vision into reality and solidifying our reputation as the best place to live, work, and raise a family. All of the accomplishments we'll talk about today, from new infrastructure to enhanced community services, are the direct result of our shared commitment to moving forward and making substantial progress. And as we look ahead, we know even greater things are on the horizon. And that collective energy is what makes this town so vibrant.
Public safety and traffic enforcement continue to be our foundational priorities. A town in motion needs to ensure its residents and visitors are safe and secure, and our dedicated police and first responders are working tirelessly to meet this demand. We are continually investing in the latest training and technology to enhance the readiness, improve response times, and to ensure smooth traffic flow, which includes targeted enforcement to keep our roads safe for everyone. The peace of mind that comes from a well-protected community is what allows us to confidently continue our daily lives and look forward to the future.
Our library is a key engine driving our community's intellectual and social motion. This year, the library continues to provide extraordinary range of activities and programs for all ages, truly serving as a hub for learning and connection. They are actively utilizing various grants to enhance services and offerings, ensuring resources available to our residents are always expanding and up to date. The excitement is building for the spring launch of our first ever Book Fest, an event that will invite the entire region to experience the vibrant literary and educational culture we are building right here in PV.
Our parks and recreation are vital to the health and happiness of families in motion. This year has seen major upgrades to our park facilities, including the installation of exciting new playgrounds. Additionally, our signature events, like the spectacular Red, White, and Boom and the dazzling Winter Spectacular, continue to help families make cherished memories and bring our community together. These investments in our public spaces ensure that the quality of life in PV remains unparalleled, offering wonderful places to connect, play, and celebrate.
Prescott Valley's progress is absolutely necessary in the ongoing improvements to our street infrastructure. We are continuing our proactive repaving program throughout the community, which is essential to keeping our residents and commerce in motion efficiently and safely. A major highlight this year is the opening of the new Jasper Parkway, a key thoroughfare that significantly improves the ability to get around our community and enhances access to our neighborhoods and businesses. These infrastructure projects lay the groundwork for smart growth, ensuring our town can sustain its dynamic progress for decades to come.
Being a town in motion means moving responsibly toward a sustainable future, especially concerning our most precious resource, water. Our focus on water conservation is stronger than ever, and we are implementing innovative programs like the new rainwater harvesting garden to educate and engage the community. Furthermore, we are making a substantial investment in the health of our environment with the construction and implementation of the PFAS treatment facilities, ensuring the long-term quality and safety of our water supply. These deliberate steps show our commitment to stewarding our environment for the generations that follow.
Our economy is experiencing remarkable forward motion, clearly demonstrating that Prescott Valley is a prime place for investment. We are celebrating healthy expansions of our existing small businesses, as well as the opening of new restaurants and hotels. This influx of commerce is bringing a wonderful new vibrancy to our area, creating jobs, generating revenue, and adding diverse amenities for our residents. This continued economic development confirms that our town is not just growing, but is thriving, a great sign for the horizon of opportunity here in Prescott Valley.
Let's welcome Prescott Valley's Mayor, Kell Palguta.
Afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for being here today. And this time we're going to do things just a little bit differently. I'm going to start off with an overview of some things, of the exciting things that are happening in our community. And then we'll also be hearing from two leaders who are integral to our success, Dr. Anthony Torres and Superintendent Dahl, with updates on the progress being made in the areas of healthcare and education. Because today's gathering is more than just an annual event. It is a powerful statement of the purpose that we share and a clear sign of the collective dedication of Prescott Valley. And seeing this room filled with dedicated professionals, community leaders, Regional partners reminds me of what truly defines this town. It is not just the stunning views or the incredible sense of community. It is the unmistakable feeling that we are a town on the rise, a community with unprecedented forward momentum. That idea of moving forward is our central theme today, because it is at the heart of everything that we've accomplished and everything that we are working towards. So moving forward isn't just about growth. It's about investment. It's about a small business owner investing their life savings to open up a new shop. It is a family investing in a home and a neighborhood. Students learning and preparing for their future, or someone choosing Prescott Valley for an active, engaged retirement. And each of these acts, big and small, are the building blocks of a strong, more vibrant town. So these changes bring both convenience and opportunity to all of our residents. Yet we know we must carefully manage and preserve our precious natural resources, as well as the character of the town. So we are constantly revising our town code and our master plan to ensure that we move forward in a responsible and fiscally sound manner. Many people choose to live and work in our community because of the beautiful natural surroundings, the mountain ranges, the open grasslands, and the special, which all makes our special character of our corner in Arizona. So stewardship of these natural resources is not simply a box that can be checked. It is a profound responsibility, a sacred trust handed down from one generation to the next. The choices that we make today are ripple forward into the lives of our children and our grandchildren. You see, we are choosing the more difficult path, the one rooted in innovation, long-term planning, and proactive problem solving. So we are now actively executing the Wildlife Corridor Foundation Plan, which is guiding us as we prioritize conservation of undeveloped lands, incorporating wildlife considerations into all zoning and land use policies, and enhancing regional collaboration with partners like the Arizona Department of Transportation and Arizona Game and Fish to help develop solutions. You see, the connection between wildlife corridors and the watershed is profound. The areas that we conserve for animals also yield vital related benefits for our water supply. So through regional collaboration with partners like Y-Plan, we are proactively integrating our planning for water, wildlife, connectivity, and transportation. And we are embracing innovative solutions to address water conservation. Our stormwater recharge pilot project is now underway in north end of Prescott Valley. And this is a critical part of our regional water strategy, utilizing innovative technology that mimics the natural root system of trees to put water back into the ground. So by harvesting what we call urban enhanced runoff, it's the increased volume of stormwater that results from development, we are taking water that would otherwise be lost to evaporation and putting it back into the ground to work for our community. And this innovative approach adds to our aquifer without affecting downstream water rights and ensuring sustainability for all residents, human and animal. 100% of this water will be dedicated to replenishing the aquifer, not used for growth and not used for development. Because you see, our commitment to a thriving community extends directly into all of our open spaces for recreation, which enhances, ultimately, our quality of life. And we have made great progress in bringing long-term plans closer to fruition, investing in excellent outdoor recreation and a growing network of trails that connect our neighborhoods. And plans are currently underway for the Lasso Loop, an ambitious multimodal pathway nearly 26 miles in length that will encircle the entire town. This project is a direct result of community input and our shared vision for regional trail and neighborhood connectivity. In addition, we are investing in our existing parks, making much needed improvements for our kids and our family. And an example of this is Antelope Park, which received a major upgrade this year. This included an expansive new playground structure and the town's first ever fully rubberized ADA accessible playground for children of all abilities. And these plans will also move further similar upgrades for other parks in our community. So later this year, also our voters will have the ability to decide the future of major public amenities such as a new aquatics recreation center, which could replace our aging outdoor pool. So whether this means a brand new facility or upgrades to our existing amenities, the community will determine the next major investment in our shared quality of life. So while parks and recreation programs are the heart of our community's energy, ensuring that we can all enjoy these spaces peacefully requires a foundation of safety. And that is why, alongside our recreation improvements, we are equally committed to our public safety initiatives. Prescott Valley has consistently been ranked among the safest towns in Arizona, and public safety remains a top priority. So over the past year, our police department has focused extensively on traffic safety, often the number one concern from all of our residents. The police department uses the 3 E's of traffic safety: enforcement, engineering, and education. All this to help address this critical issue holistically. And our highly proactive traffic enforcement unit conducted more than 11,000 traffic stops over the last 12 months. I don't know if that's good or bad, but during that time, the town also saw a 22% reduction in serious crime and a 3% reduction in overall traffic crashes due to the positive efforts of our community and of the police department. And we understand as a town that residents in neighborhood communities are challenged daily by speeding and drivers failing to adhere to the posted speed limits. And while we recognize that these efforts may never feel like enough to eliminate the problem entirely, we want to assure you that we are doing everything within our power to protect our residents and their families. And we will continue to make traffic safety a high priority. Now onto our neighborhood services department. They are also driving a more coordinated and resident-focused approach to community living. They rolled out many new resources over the past year, including online pet licensing, a new spay and neutering program, a household hazardous waste collection day, and improved code compliance through proactive outreach. And over the past year, we've also welcomed many new businesses which will provide better retail, dining, and hoteling options. And none of this progress, from economic growth to environmental protection to public safety, would be possible without the remarkable people who work tirelessly on our behalf every single day. A great town starts with great people, and that includes you, our business community, our town staff, our medical providers, our educators, and an A-rated school system. So looking ahead, we will continue to build on this powerful momentum. Let's all look for ways throughout the year to celebrate our community's guiding lights, the people who volunteer, the businesses that give back, our medical professionals keeping our community healthy, and the educators who are preparing the next generation. You see, we will continue to pursue forward-thinking initiatives, new opportunities for residents and business owners, and ambitious goals for the years to come. Because when we invest in this town, whether through our time, our energy, our resources, we all move forward together. The state of the town is more than just the activities of town government. It is a partnership with distinct and unique entities who are all rowing in the same direction to make a great community in which we live, work, and play. Folks, I want to thank you all for being here today. The future of Prescott Valley is bright, and I hope you are as proud to be in Prescott Valley as I have for the last 30 years. And with that, I am honored to welcome to the stage our next speaker, Dr. Anthony Torres, President and CEO of Dignity Health, Yavapai Regional Medical Center.
Thank you, Mayor Palguta, and thank you to all the community leaders who are, as you say, rolling along with all of us. I also wish to recognize Brent Dahl, Humboldt Unified School District Superintendent, for your important work educating the next generation of leaders. And to our friends at Yavapai Community College, I want to recognize our longstanding partnership around your first-rate nursing program, which has produced so many well-qualified nurses. I'm excited to talk about the theme of today's event, the infrastructure of Prescott Valley. But I should clarify what that term means in the healthcare industry. There is bricks and mortar infrastructure that requires construction permits, and there is human infrastructure that requires advanced medical training. I have an update on how we are building in both those areas, but more on that in a moment. Our infrastructure was much more modest when I arrived in Yavapai County to open a medical practice in 2006. I immediately fell in love with this area. The mayor nailed it. I chose to live here because of the natural beauty, the friendly people, the clean air, and the 5-minute commute to work. Does any of that sound familiar? When an opportunity to return to California arose a few years later, I simply couldn't leave. I joined Dignity Health Yavapai Regional Medical Center to build an employed physician group and transition to leadership in 2014. Looking back on it now, it was an easy decision, and I can sum it up for you in one word: commitment. You see, Yavapai Regional Medical Center shared my commitment to providing best-in-class medical services to Yavapai County residents. And that commitment today is evident in the extensive infrastructure investment that Dignity Health has made in this region. And is very much in line with the sort of investment the mayor mentioned in his remarks, because it will help healthcare in our communities move forward. At this event last year, you heard the mayor talk about the purchase of a surgical robot for the East Campus. I'm pleased to report that it was delivered last month and is now operational. We have also added 10 hospital beds to our Prescott Valley campus and have opened a sports medicine clinic here in Prescott Valley. From July to October of last year, we added 14 healthcare providers to the market and plan to add a total of 60 over the next 4 years. That's what I mean by building infrastructure, both bricks and mortar and human. This is our response to the region's growth in population. It also underscores our commitment to providing healthcare in our community. You shouldn't have to drive 90 miles to receive best-in-class healthcare just because you live in paradise. And that brings me to the next evolution in healthcare. And listen closely, because it's going to touch everyone in this room. The goal is to meet patients where they live. No, I'm not talking about house calls, which some of you may remember. But there is an accelerated push among providers to move appropriate outpatient services out of the hospital and into the community, all to reduce cost, improve access, and enhance the overall patient experience. Patients are increasingly demanding convenient access, including care closer to home. A few relevant statistics, and don't worry, there won't be a quiz. Outpatient services in Yavapai County are projected to grow 22% over the next 10 years, driven mostly by population growth and patient preference. As a result, surgical procedures done in an ambulatory surgical center are projected to grow by 19% nationally in the next decade. Comparatively, inpatient surgeries are only projected to grow by 3%. We are responding to this trend by creating a one-stop outpatient medical hub in Prescott Valley that provides primary care, specialty care, medical imaging, ambulatory surgical centers, laboratory, pharmacy, urgent care, and other support services into a single cohesive campus. I know you must be thinking, that's wonderful, Doc, but when will it open? I can't give you a specific date yet today, but we are entering into the design phase, and we will certainly keep you updated on the progress of this incredibly important endeavor. Ambulatory services represent a major step in the evolution of healthcare, and we are embracing it to keep pace with this region's growth. We're investing in infrastructure now, not to keep pace with the future of healthcare, but to lead it. As residents of this community, you know growth comes with many challenges. So it is in healthcare. But I will tell you, in the past 20 years, this organization has never had a leadership team that's been more poised to address the demands and deliver the healthcare that Prescott Valley deserves. To each of you, my colleagues, friends, and neighbors, I reaffirm our commitment in providing best-in-class healthcare where we live. Mayor, thank you for allowing us to be a part of this event and update the community on the vision of Dignity Health, Yavapai Regional Medical Center. It's now my pleasure to introduce the next speaker, Humboldt Unified School District Superintendent Brett Dahl.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Mayor Palguta, members of the Town Council, community leaders, partners, and friends. Thank you for the opportunity to be part of today's State of the Town gathering. It is an honor to represent Humboldt Unified School District and to speak about something that is deeply important to me, to our district, and to our community as a whole. I want to begin with a simple but powerful belief. Strong schools build strong communities, and strong communities build strong schools. This idea is not just a slogan. It is a reality we see play out here in Prescott Valley. We are familiar with the saying that it takes a village to raise a child. This town truly embodies that belief. Prescott Valley is a wonderful place to raise a family, and our school district has both an opportunity and an obligation to provide a high-quality education that honors the trust this community places in us. School districts are more than buildings and test scores. Those things matter, but they are also community anchors. They are where our children learn to read, to think critically, collaborate, and dream about their futures. They're where lifelong friendships are formed, where values are reinforced, and where young people begin to understand their role in something bigger than themselves. At Humboldt Unified School District, we are investing in our community's future. Our commitment is to graduate well-rounded, respectful, and educated students. Students who are prepared to pursue college, careers, military service, or any path they choose beyond their K-12 education. And we know that many of our graduates choose to stay right here, raising families, starting businesses, serving the community, and contributing to the quality of life we all enjoy. Recently, our district took time to reflect deeply on who we are and why we exist. From that work came a clear vision and purpose. Our vision is simply this: Humboldt Unified School District partners with our community to provide excellent education for every student in every classroom, every day. And our purpose is just as direct and just as powerful. All students will learn at high levels because of what we do. That word "we" matters. It speaks to shared responsibility. From our board, to myself, to our leaders and teachers, to our custodians, food service, bus drivers, and staff, all of us have the singular focus of ensuring our students experience a great education that prepares them to be successful citizens. It is also the result of a partnership between families, educators, town leadership, businesses, and community organizations. So who are we? Humboldt Unified School District is the largest district in Yavapai County. It's made up of 9 outstanding schools, serving approximately 5,000 students, supported by nearly 700 dedicated employees. One of the ways we are strengthening our schools is through a major initiative improvement called Project Momentum. This initiative focuses on improving student achievement through structured collaboration, data-informed decision-making, and strong instructional planning. At the heart of Project Momentum, there are 6 essential questions that guide our educators' work every day. 1, what do we want students to know and be able to do? 2, how will we know that they've learned it? What instructional practices will produce our best results? What will we do when students struggle? What will we do when students have already learned the content? And also, how will we improve, document, and sustain our work over time? These questions drive consistency, they drive clarity, and they drive continuous improvement, ensuring that no matter which school a student attends, they receive a high-quality education. In addition, we are preparing to launch an important district-wide effort focused on literacy. Strong reading skills are the foundation for all learning, and we are committed to getting this right. Our plan includes aligning instruction with the science of reading and protecting dedicated literacy blocks that give teachers time to teach and students time to learn. This work is an investment not only in academic success, but in lifelong opportunity. While our focus is on building strong foundations in reading, writing, and math, we also believe in educational opportunities that leverage those very skills. We have a robust high school CTE program that provides rigorous and relevant courses such as CNA, sports medicine, JROTC, digital media, law and public safety, digital network, stagecraft, and new this year, carpentry, to name a few. We also offer early college, currently serving 58 students, and it's a 2-year program in partnership with Yavapai College. Thank you very much, Yavapai College. We offer dual enrollment, advanced placement courses, athletic, music, art, and clubs. At the middle school level, we recently have worked diligently to provide students exploring CTE pathways while participating in sports and clubs that build leadership skills and help connect academic learning to future careers. At the elementary level, we support students through gifted programming, academic interventions, after-school sports and clubs, music, and art, ensuring both challenge and support are available early on. And while we remain focused on growth and improvement, it is also important to pause and celebrate successes. This past year, Humboldt Unified School District received its first ever A rating as an entire school district, not just individual schools. This achievement, thank you, by the way, it's a lot of work. This achievement reflects the incredible work happening on each of our 9 campuses. The work is not in isolation. It is something that our staff, our students, and our community can be proud of, as we are the only school district in Yavapai County to receive an A rating. But I want to be clear, This rating is not a finish line, it's a checkpoint. We are proud of the progress we've made, and we are equally committed to sustaining excellence and continuing to improve for the students and families we serve. In closing, I want to return to where I began. Strong schools build strong communities. Our graduates become our workforce, our neighbors, our civic leaders, and our future entrepreneurs. And strong communities like ours support schools and understand that together we shape the future of our community and the next generation. On behalf of the governing board and the entire Humboldt Unified School District, thank you for your continued support of our school district. Together, we are building a future that honors this community and prepares the next generation to thrive. Thank you for your time. Thanks for all you do for our community. And I think there's a voiceover coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Bracety.
Well, folks, today's message is crystal clear. Together, PV is in motion. Yeah. On behalf of the town of Prescott Valley and the Prescott Valley Chamber of Commerce, we'd like to thank you all for coming out today to support us. And I want to give a special shout out to two people because it took a lot of work to put this together behind the scenes. But two people in particular, Miss Diana Soto and Miss Tiffany Talbot, who really led the charge. So give them a round of applause. Okay, folks, it's time to let's get to work. Thank you.